Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're still knocking out this 48 Dodge with a 5.3 LS in it. Scotty sent me the last couple parts here that I'm gonna deal with on it. And then I think we're gonna try and stuff this on the trailer and ship it up the road and get it back to him so he can continue on from there with it. I've about knocked out everything that I committed to do for him, and probably a couple extra things, because why not? I was there. And he should have a really good platform now moving forward to continue and get this thing on the road hopefully this year yet. Hopefully. Really hoping. Or I'll make some more trips up there and we'll help him out as much as we possibly can, because that's what we do. We're family. Number one on the agenda should be cleaning up here and making everything look tidy again, but it's not. It's really not. It's not. I kicked the stroke box out. You'll notice I got a little extra room in here. That's sitting in the driveway because I wanted room to stretch my wings a little. This isn't what I meant to open. This is what I need. I had Scotty send me down a new throttle cable because the other one was, well, it was just cut way too short and it wasn't gonna work, so we got a new one. I was gonna toss the bag, but there's a tool in there yet, so we're gonna leave that in there so it's easy for me to find later when I lose it. With the whole reroute of this cable to make everything hopefully work, fingers crossed, we needed some more length and this is hopefully gonna do the trick. So we're gonna stop the gabbing and get to the wrenching and see if we can't get this delivered back to Scotty, maybe even in this video, hopefully, maybe. Fingers crossed. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Oh crap, that wasn't supposed to happen. Here's the one we had. Here's the one she tells you not to worry about. You see the difference? It's quite a bit larger. Let's make this happen. If you've ever installed new throttle cables before, or new setups, you know how important this part is. I got a block of wood in here, I'm pushing the throttle to the floor, and we're making sure we are maxed out, full throttle. We don't want no 3/4 throttle or even, 5/8 throttle. We want the max of everything and the max of the max. I think we have that now. The throttle moves, that's a good sign. I even got it adjusted where it's just touching the floor when it's maxed out, so that should be good enough unless the cable stretches, then we'll have to put some kind of throttle stop or readjust. I don't know, just making it work, and it works. I think we're golden on this. We're gonna lock her down and call her good. Next! I went and I pre-connected every wire. I even did the old stagger your connections trick to hopefully not have a big bulging mass of connectors all right next to each other, so we'll see how that works out in my favor or not. Oh, this cord is right in my way. That's normal. But we're just gonna buzz these on here real quick. Shouldn't mean, uh-oh. Nothing's too serious. Well, these just do not want to come out of here. What is the deal? Come on, let go, give it to me. I want it. Holy hell. Let's just swap these around and get this knocked off the list, because that's what I like to do, knock things off the list. Except, I forgot all my wire cutting, stripping, crimping tools. Perfect. Well, we got her all wired up there. It almost looked professional. We got her all wrapped and heat shrinked and tied up, and yeah, she looks good. This is all clamped back in, so that ain't gonna fall out. This one, the clip's a little different, so I can't put the lock through there, so hopefully that'll work out, or if it doesn't, we'll be changing that connector again, I guess. It's super awesome that the wire colors are different from the factory, but we just went with the position, not the color, and made her all work. Fingers crossed we won't have any more issues with this, at least until it's out of my garage. Well, this is aggravating. You can tell I'm annoyed because my garage door is open now. I'm down to my t-shirt because I got a little heated in the moment about this because what the F is going on? I just randomly came in the cab here and hit the blinker switch, and that's decided to start moving, so that's even better. Hit the blinkers on and nothing blinks, nothing lights up, nothing does anything. It just doesn't work. So that's superb. That's typical Simon right there. Don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. We're gonna try and figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out. I'm pretty, and by pretty confident, I mean 74% confident that it's the flasher unit, because I have this 2-prong flasher here that I can hook up and it works the way it's supposed to. Everything flashes, blinkers flash, everything. Plug that 3-prong back in and it makes a little click and the lights don't even turn on. So fingers crossed that's what it is. Unfortunately, I live in small town America and the local parts store doesn't have one on hand, and the closest one's a good half-hour away, and I don't have time to go there today. So here we are. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I know they did work, and I know I can make them work with the other wing. It just won't be complete and right. So I'm moving on. I'm going to do the adult thing and just pretend it's not wrong and move on. And I had the thought, I wonder how much transmission fluid's in it. I know there's transmission fluid in it because when we were at Scotty's, it pumped out on the floor because there wasn't anything on the cooler line side. I pulled the stick and there's nothing on the stick, so to avoid catastrophe in a transmission job, we're gonna throw some fluid in it for him and see what it does. Maybe this will be a positive experience for me and take my mind off the failure. Well, that's not cool. This thing won't fit in the tranny thing and the thing. Huh. Luckily, I have multiple funnels. It's clean. Yeah, that doesn't fit either. All right, how about this guy? Take a breath. Take a deep breath. What else do we got? I don't know why I have this set up. It's a funnel with a hose on it. It's got cobwebs in it, so it hasn't been used in a very long time. But maybe this will work. No, that is not going to work either. How about just the funnel? Oh boy, that barely fits. Scotty, you got to do something about this. This is not going to be fun for you. Well, we're going to go with this and just make it work. I even cleaned it out. It's like brand new in there. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Maybe we stack funnels to make this work. This is going to end badly. You know what? Guys should probably make sure that actually goes into the transmission. Yeah. As best as I can tell, it's in there correctly. Oh, damn it. I already spelt. That didn't take long. It's basically like filling this funnel to fill that funnel to fill the dipstick tube. Shit, I forgot to watch that other funnel. Damn it. Damn it. Spilling it everywhere because I can't just pour it. It's like a decorative fountain. It pours into one, which pours into another, which pours it into the transmission. And drips some on the fender too. I put like 7 quarts in. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to hold about 12, probably with a cooler and everything. My biggest thing is I don't know how accurate that dipstick is, if that had to be set up properly or not. Or if it came to a pre-made length. I don't know. So I don't know that it's accurate. I'm just erring on the side of caution due to past experiences with this truck. Why don't you run now? You should still run. Why don't you run? Throttle her. You dirty... I think we're sucking air back here again. I hear it whistling. Whistling Dixie. We don't have coolant, so we can't just let her run up to temp, but it sucks some fluid through, so that's a good sign. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry if it's a touch low. We ain't driving it across the country here. We're just trying to make sure we don't ruin the pump. Moving, people. We got wheels moving. They're moving. We ain't got brakes, but we got turning. Woo! The wheels aren't bolted on correctly. They got a little going on. We're well aware it's not the right lug nuts, right? Good. But it moves. It moves. It freaking moves. It's even running really good. We're gonna shut her off though, because we still don't have any coolant in there, and we don't want to, you know, wreck anything. But hell yeah, I could not be happier with this thing right now. We have done some things to make things right. We've learned some things. We've wrecked some things. We've fixed some things. We still don't have blinkers, which was the whole reason it came here in the first place, so that's kind of embarrassing. I think we can get them to work with a little flasher unit plugged back in there, and away we go. I think that's it. I think I'm done with it. It's time to get your junk out of my garage, Scotty. That's all there's to it. Just get your stuff and get it out of here. I got my own garbage to bring in. Just take it and go. It's just load her up. Yeah, get her on the trailer. Take her. She's all yours now, buddy. You can finish her up. If you need me, give me a call. That's fine. I don't know what else to do. I think I'm done. I think that's it. I think I'm done. Ooh. That was scary. Give me my jack back. There she is, back on the ground. Ready or not, Scotty. As soon as I get time to put it on the trailer, she's coming back to you. The thing just looks sweet sitting back on the ground. It's got such a cool low stance to it. I just frickin' love it.
The next day.
The time has come. We're getting rid of Scotty's truck. It's going home. He's getting his baby back. That was until we got the Belverado hooked up to the trailer, did a little walk around looking at stuff, and I noticed I had a flat tire. I'm like, well, that's no big deal. I'll just throw some air in it. Yeah, there's no throwing air into that. I don't know what happened. That wasn't like that when I left it here. It was not like that. So that kind of throws a wrench in things. Now I gotta find a tire. Damn it. Get the right socket. Can't even find my impact socket, so things are going really well this morning, considering I wanted to be on the road already and I haven't even got the truck loaded. So we just gotta do what you gotta do. That's all there is to it. Get discouraged, but get back up. That's all there is to it. Just like building cars. Yeah, that annoyed me. Oh yeah, that didn't work. Doesn't mean we just stop building. We just keep pushing and be annoyed. No kidding. Walmart came in clutch this morning. Called them up. They had a tire. Said I'm on my way. They said they'll get it mounted for me as soon as I get there. 20 minutes in and out the door. I'm sure, like most other people, have had experiences with Walmart service centers not being very ideal, but for a Sunday morning on a long weekend, squeezing me in and getting me hooked up here, couldn't ask for anything better on that. It's at least going to help me get back on the road today, maybe, hopefully. We haven't loaded anything yet, so there's room for a lot more mistakes and malfunctions, I guess you'd call them. Oh, I guess it would probably be a good idea if I took the lug nuts off first. I put them there so I didn't lose them. That was smart of me. I do smart things sometimes. You're probably asking yourself, why didn't you just, you know, throw your spare tire on and get going? Well, mainly because I don't have one. I do now though. I also went and got one of them because I don't know that I want to be stuck on the side of the road with no spare tire after not even leaving my driveway and needing one. It's been an expensive morning. Haven't even bought gas yet. Son of a life, it just keeps kicking. It just freaking keeps kicking. Right in the balls, but it keeps kicking. Trying to figure out how we're gonna get this pig onto the trailer. I think I'm gonna try driving it. I don't know if it has brakes. I fixed the leaky brake line so I can actually pump up pressure, but I don't know if it'll actually stop me because I looked at bleeding the brakes for them, but they need some new parts. So I just kind of backed off on that idea because that was gonna send me down a whole nother road, which I'm happy to do. I just don't have time for it right now. Maybe get the trailer situated and then see if this thing wants to jockey on its own, because that would be a frickin' lifesaver. Just drive her up on the trailer. I haven't told Scotty that I'm gonna try and drive it on and off the trailer for him. I figured that'd be a nice surprise if it works out, and he won't be disappointed if it doesn't. See, it's a win-win for Scotty. It'd be a win-win for Simon too if it works, because that saves a lot of work. Pushing and shoving and everything else. I'll have you know, I am trying to make a calculated risk decision. Should I get my wife to assist me with any of this? Probably. I pumped it. I don't know why I pumped it. It's fuel injected. Dummy. It runs, it just needs a little tunage help. Hold it in gear. That was embarrassing. This is gonna work. This is probably gonna work. Good thing Scotty's shorter than me. It's probably easier for him to get in and out of that thing. Yeah, this is gonna work. I can't get the door open. You can't see that. This is, my phone's not even in here. Son of a. I did not think about this part. Wished I would have had a camera person for that, because then you would have seen me stuck in there like a moron, but it drove itself on the trailer. We pushed it off the trailer when it came here. It drove on the trailer. I'm so happy. Scotty, I'm super happy you're getting your truck back, but I'm super happy I'm getting my garage back. I may have also been the first person to do a burnout with your truck. Oops, sorry. But we are locked, loaded, ready to hit the road. Fingers crossed, no issues all the way up there, and we'll get this thing dropped off for you today. Belverado is gonna put some work in. Hell yeah, let's go. We are getting close. We're probably an hour away yet. I've been fighting an intermittent miss in this car, truck, for a good, I don't know, year and a half, trying to figure it out. Haven't been able to figure it out. Well, today it's pretty gnarly. It was really good the first half of the trip, and then it's getting worse now. Not sure why, but because I can normally deal with it, but it's under a load, it's way worse, way worse. My regulator vacuum line cap is cracked, so that's probably not helping anything either. That's maybe causing a little vacuum leak, not really sure. That really sucks because that's brand new. Well, I'm glad I looked though. My battery cable is melting on the exhaust, so that's super awesome. You know, I'm telling Scotty he should do X, Y, and Z with his stuff so it'll be good and safe, but I don't even do that to my own crap, so who am I to say anything? Ow. Super hot. That is not, I mean, that's brand new and it's cracked in one day. That sucks. The funny thing is I had the whole package of these in my hand this morning and I put them away. Idiot. Well, Scotty, your truck is going to donate to the cause to get your truck to you. This is for my fuel pressure regulator. It's the vacuum reference for it. I'm sorry I'm stealing from you, but I gotta get there somehow.
I'm gonna come out this way. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, look, this one's even cracked too, so maybe that's been part of the problem. We're gonna find out. And then hit the road again. We'll have to put this back on Scotty's truck to get his truck off the trailer, and then put it back on my car truck to get home, if this fixes it. Yeah, that should get us home. You may notice I didn't even start it up and test run it to make sure the problems are fixed, because, well, at the end of the day, if it's not, I can't fix it here anyways with what I got. Bare minimal stuff today. All I can hope for is we don't make it worse, right, Carly? Don't want to make it worse. As long as I can get to Scotty's, we'll be golden. Let's make sure she still starts, because that would be ideal. Missing a beat right now, so maybe that's what we had going on. We're all lit up like a Christmas tree, so we're ready to rock and roll. Well, we made it to Scotty's, but now we've got a coolant leak inside the cab. I'm not sure if it's coming through the firewall or if this connection's leaking. So we better figure that out before we make the 150-mile trip back home. It needs to cool off a little bit. It's warm. Also, I stole parts off of your truck, Scotty, to get here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I broke down on the way here, so I needed parts that I had given you. I had to steal back to get it here.
Of all things, what?
He brings the kids to Foxy. That's the pink eye.
Oh.
It's bad, yeah?
Yeah.
Someone touches the bag.
Sure.
Throttle cable, so it was way up here, and now it's way down here. This is that bolt we talked about.
Yep.
I didn't do anything with it. I didn't know if it was just missing or what the story was with it. I don't know if you've got any play for your axle to go up and down. At ride height, it's fine. I left all this. All the wiring should be pretty much good for you. So it's actually leaking. The exhaust is leaking right there. You can tell that's why it does that. I kept meaning to stop and grab one at the hardware store, and I just never got there. I would just take one of the old ones off and take it with you and get the right one. So your dash lights work, all the gauges seem to work. I'm guilty of this, I tell you to do it and then I don't even do it myself, but like these wires that come back here behind the header and by the engine block that go down to your starter, you should have some kind of heat wrap around them. Yeah, so this is what would be your vent tube. Like if this is in a car, that's your vent for your tank. So that's what your vent is for your tank, so when you're pulling fuel out, air can get in. This is so when you're filling up, it can vent this tube so it doesn't always click off on you. But depending on what you do here or how that all works, you may not even need this. And then when you measure for your belt, just take a piece of string. Have you ever done that before? No. So if you take a piece of string and you wrap your string the route of your pulleys. And this is your line lock that I was telling you about. The red light so you don't forget it on. Everything I took off is in here. Right. So even the old throttle cable, you'll see that that plastic was already broken before I even got to it. So I thought this would be a better option. You just want to make sure it stays snugged up because it's a square hole and a round peg. Right. It should have a fuse somewhere close to the battery. Just that way if anything starts to melt down, this pops instead of burning your truck down. The reason I didn't put it here is because I didn't know how this was gonna finish out. So there was no point to put it in here and then for it to be in a better location. Once you finish it out, you have to cut it out and redo it. So just do it one time. So I would get enough hose to make one line to each side and not splice shit together if you don't have to. So I would spend the money, get actual transmission fluid cooler line. Don't get just cheap vinyl hose because you will regret that. It'll blow it right off. It'll get hot and soft. Yeah, don't cut. There's just certain things you just shouldn't cut corners on. I can't tell where the coolant leak is, so I'm gonna just try and tighten some clamps and see if that's the problem.
Wait for me, I've got little legs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a bigger screwdriver than that. I'm hoping it's just a loose clamp as to why it's leaking coolant inside the cab. I can't see anything obvious being wrong. And the clamp was loose-ish. God, this thing needs some attention.
Now it's your turn to give it some love.
Put my stolen parts back on.
The thievery.
Well, I mean, I gave it to him. I just stole it back. I mean, she made the 150-mile drive. So,
That looks the same.
mine has a factory plug. We're doing a video!
I don't think they're listening.
So mine has a factory plug in it because I had Hydro Boost. Yours came out of a truck that had a brake booster.
Cut towards your friends, not towards yourself.
Your hand's fine. It's not.
It's still
it
attached.
looks sharper than
I'm
it
not
is.
bleeding anywhere. So.
I'm on it. You know what? Maybe I should just take that off. This looks like how it was left after that thing broke off and on the side of the road in Illinois, and I haven't done anything with it since.
You have some John Deere looking stuff going on.
Yes, sir. It's basically a tractor. I followed Big Sexy all day yesterday when we were cruising around. That's like following a tractor all day long. I will at least keep an eye on it. I'm gonna leave it looking like that because it's gonna annoy me and I'll have to fix it. That's what I said the last time and I didn't fix it, so. Here it is. It's all up to Scotty now. Scotty, you got 13 days to finish this.
13 days?
13 days. I gave you everything you need, gave you the direction. It's probably wrong, but it's there.
I'll do it in 6.5.
God, you're an animal. We're heading for home. We got 150-ish miles back home yet tonight, so we're gonna turn and burn and get going, and hopefully it's trouble-free, less than it was coming here. So it's been a heck of a day. Thanks for watching. Say bye, Scotty.
See ya.
Look, Carly's already in the car ready to go home. Say bye.